Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20+ years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you headlight replacement on this 1998 Volvo S70. This is basically the same for any 98 to 2000, and the only tools you'll need are a 10mm socket with a ratchet and an extension. You'll also need a T25 Torx driver if you have the wipers on the headlights, and if you want to aim your headlights, you'll need a Phillips screwdriver.
To remove your headlight, you want to start by removing your parking light, which involves pressing a tab right there. So reach in, press that tab, and then you might your light comes forward. Press a little wire retainer right here, and that disconnects. Okay, on the back side, there's also a connector here. You press with your thumb and pull off. There are 3 10mm bolts, 1 and 2, and then there's one, let's see, right in back here. And you probably want a 10mm socket, a small extension, and a ratchet.
Okay, I'm just going to fast forward as I use the socket, ratchet, and extension. Pretty much you can loosen those bolts up a few turns and then they come out just with your fingers.
Okay, now you take the light and pull it up and right out. If you're just looking to change the bulbs, then twist this cover off. Okay, that exposes the bulb there. Okay, there's another one right here. You pull a tab up and then take this cover off. Okay, and once you have the light out, there's little wire retainers in here. Just kind of pinch the wire retainers and then slip them up out of the way. The bulbs pull out. Okay, and then they pull from the harness to disconnect. New bulb. Put it back in. Make sure it lines up into the hole. There is a tab on the receptacle and a slot that it goes into. Put the wire down, pinch it, put it into place. And obviously there's one larger tab on here. Just line that up correctly. Lock that on. Lock the 2 tabs on top. Put that in place.
Okay, so that was the procedure for changing the bulbs. If you need to replace the entire headlight because you had a broken one or you just want to freshen up the look of the front end of your car, I'm going to cover that now.
If you have the wipers for the headlights, a T25 Torx driver, and remove your little stop for your wiper. Okay, and now before we put it in, install our stop for our wiper. Press it in and slide it back. And then this screw pretty much just threads itself right in. Okay, new headlight from 1A Auto. You can see much more clear and bright than the old one. maybe you had a headlight that was broken or something like that, or maybe you just want to freshen up the front of your vehicle. But it's going to go in, and we can put it in place here, reconnect the harness, get this out of the way. Okay, slip the new light into place. Just make sure it goes back all the way. Bolts.
Okay, I'm just going to speed up. A little difficult to film this anyways, but you just put the 3 bolts in by hand first, then use your 10mm socket ratchet extension. I pretty much guide them in by hand first, get them hand tight, then use the wrench, tighten them up. You want to make them firm, but you don't want to over tighten them.
Okay, then we'll complement the new headlight with a new parking light. Press and install that. Okay, and then on the parking light there's a tab back here that goes in a slot on the fender. 2 tabs that go into slots on the headlight. So put it in place. Make sure everything is lining up. Right back in. Okay, to adjust your headlight, you use a Phillips screwdriver. This control here aims it left and right. Okay, and then this adjuster back here aims it up and down. And in Massachusetts, both are supposed to aim straight ahead. Okay, the low beam should be at 20 feet away. The concentration of the beam should be 1 inch below the level of your bulb, and the high beam should be level with your bulb at 20 feet away.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.